Hello and welcome. This is Heidi's Homemade and this is Flosstube episode 43. This is a video all about cross stitch. So if you're not interested in cross stitch, you're probably in the wrong spot. Um, let's see. It is March 18th. It's Monday and it's about 11 a.m. here in the Mesa, Arizona area. Let's see. It is spring break for me. I don't know if I said that. So yeah, it's in the middle of the day on a Monday. So I don't have a lot of stuff going on right now. It's been kind of I feel like I haven't stitched a ton, except for I have quite a few finishes to show you. I think it's more of like the stuff that I picked up I finished. Um, Most of them are small, but yeah, so there's that. And then I just have a couple WIPs. I do have a couple fully finishes to show you. One is a new one that you haven't seen, and a couple of them are older. So there's that. Um, let's see. I don't have any haul. Um, I do plan on stopping into the attic, which is my local needlework shop. Um, Probably Friday. They're only open on Fridays and Saturdays, so probably Friday I'll probably stop in there and see what they have new for market, stuff like that. Let's see. I don't really have much else going on. I pretty much just go to work and home, and that's pretty much it. Um, so yeah, I guess we'll just jump right in because I don't really have anything else to talk about. um, yeah, all right. So first up are some fully finishes, and they're all framed things because that's what I had at the moment. I do plan on doing some um, small pillow ornament type things coming up, but I want to finish sets before I do those. So anyway, the first one up is Harvest Wishes and Pumpkin Kisses. There we go. And this is um, obviously Primrose Cottage pattern. I finished this. So last year I had the problem that when I prepped my pieces for 12 by 12, I accidentally finished like three because I just didn't stop stitching. Because when I prepped them, I put like, a few stitches in so I have something to start off of for the 12 by 12. So this year I was better. I only finished one, and this is the one that I finished from my prepping for 12 by 12. So this one is on 20 count raw, and I finished it. This frame was originally, I don't know if you can see it, gold. It's a dollar store frame. I spray painted it with a bronze um, textured spray paint that I had. I only have a couple spray paints, and I happen to have this one, and I thought that the color would look really nice with this fabric and the tone. So, and I actually really like how it came out. The frame itself has like a honeycomb kind of pattern to it, so I thought that it was very complementary to the pattern itself. I really like how it came out. And I actually have it up in my display here behind my couch, on the side that you can't see. And I've had it up there for a few weeks, and I realized that I had not shown it to you. So I took it down to show it to you. Because I don't decorate for seasons, really. I just put up whatever I feel like putting up. So I'm going to move that over here. As you can see, I have some springy, summery kind of stuff here, and then I have there. I have a wavy ride, and then if you could see in front of me, I have some Halloween stuff over here. I have some autumn stuff over here. Yeah, it's whatever I feel like having up. So, all right, next one, which was an older finish that I finished a while ago, last year sometime. That I just got this frame. So I stopped in. Hi, Sirius. I stopped in and try not to show the glare too bad. Hobby Lobby Saturday because I was looking for a frame for the next piece I'm going to show you. Sirius, get down. Get down. Get down. Do you want to say hi? Is that what it is? Do you want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Oh, he's worried he's going to hit his head, I think. There we go. Okay, come here. There he is. Here is Mr. Sirius. I did give him a haircut since the last time that you guys saw him. So you can see his face. There's Sirius. Yes, I know. I know, but I'm doing a video. It's only gonna take a few minutes. You get that. He's been very needy. I've been home over the weekend, and so he's been very needy. And I just gave him a treat, and apparently that wasn't enough to keep him occupied. Where's your toy? Go get your toy. So, then, back to this one. Okay, so this is Life's a Gamble, and this is from Forbidden Fiber Co. It was one of their kits that they had. So it's Forbidden Fiber Co. fabric, and it's also their floss. And this is a 5x7 frame. It did cut off. You can kind of see there's a row of red boxes on the bottom and the top. It did kind of cut those off because the pattern itself was almost exactly 5x7. But I was not too worried about that because when you look at the frame, you really can't see it. And I don't know if this is going to be its permanent home, but it's home for now. But I picked up this frame at Hobby Lobby. They had a bunch of frames on clearance. And so I picked up this frame for like $3 on clearance. And I might need to go back and see if they have more. Because it lends itself to a very gothic kind of look. I don't know, like I said, if I'm going to leave it in this frame or if it's going to go in something else. But it's in this one for now. I just folded the fabric. I don't know. I just folded the fabric. I put it on the sticky board. And then I folded the fabric in. So that way, if I decide to put it in something else, I did not, like, cut anything. So there's that. So that is fully finished number 2. Set that down. The only thing I don't like about that frame is it doesn't have a hanging. It only has a kickstand. So I might attach a hanging thing to it. So this one I just finished this week. I just finished it on Friday, I think it was. And so this is the reason why I went to the Hobby Lobby in the first place, because they had their frames on sale for 50% off. So since I had this one finished, I wanted to get a frame, and I had a specific style that I wanted to do because I knew I wanted to make the mat a certain way. So here is Be Like a Crow by Erica Michaels. I stitched it on 18 count Picture This Plus Haunted, and I cut the mat. It's really hard to not get a glare on this. I cut the mat using my Cricut machine, and yeah, I think it came out really well. This is a 9x12 frame, and yeah, the glare. And it is like a dark dark oak color. I'm not sure, but it's a dark wood tone. Um, and then I picked a cardstock that I liked. I actually grabbed like 4 different ones because I wasn't really sure because I didn't bring the piece with me when I went to Hobby Lobby because why would you do that? So I picked like 4 different frames or 4 different um, cardstocks. And this is the one that I decided looked the best with it. And I really like it. I like how it came out. And I like the shape that I did. I was actually shooting for the glare. The glare is real. Okay. I was actually shooting for kind of a tombstone shape at the top because I feel like it's almost like an epitaph of the way that it reads. So it says, "Be like a crow, collect shiny things, hop happily down the street for no apparent reason, and scream loudly when you see your friends." And so I did not use called for colors. Um, it was called for like 6 different colors, and I used 3. So, and I did 1 over 18 counts on this one. And it's going to go up on the wall up there by Away We Ride. Ooh, jeez. If I don't break it first. It's at the edge of the table as I was trying to set it down. All right. So, moving on. Sirius, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Yeah. All right. On to finishes. So the first finish that I'm going to show you, I started the Noel in Bleu from Lila Studio, and for 12 by 12 I did this one and finished it. And then I started working on this one, and I'll have a picture of where I was at posted. And this is the little reindeer sweater. There's surprisingly a lot of stitches on these little guys. I thought it was going to be faster to stitch these than what they are. But they are a really cute little fun stitch, so it just took a little bit longer than what I was expecting for these guys. And I'm stitching them on 20 count mimosa green. So there's that one. Let's see. Also on 20 count mimosa green, I started this one, the JBW French Country Umbrella for 12 by 12. And I'll have a picture of where I had it at up there. And this is now done. So this is on 20 count mimosa green. And I used Forbidden Fiber Co. It's a good thing that there's no pattern on the back. It's down the inside of this one. I used Forbidden Fiber Co. Christmas Ivy for the floss on this one. And I think it came out super cute. I really love these. I'm planning on, I think, doing the ones that I have and the ones I will be getting into ornaments and making them like Christmas ornaments, like French themed Christmas ornaments. That's kind of my thought process, but I'm not entirely sure. I want to finish a couple more, I think, before I make my full decision on that. Okay, so the next one I have finished, and is not fully finished, it's just finished for now, I guess, is, okay, I was working on So BoHo by TinyModernist. I showed you guys the key fob last week. I'll show it again in case you didn't see, or not last week, 2 weeks ago. In case you didn't see it, I will show you that again here in a second. But I finished this one. So I am doing these on 16 count milk chocolate from my vintage needle art. And these are the key fob pieces. So these are the key fob pieces that I'm going to probably try to work on this week while I'm on spring break. That is kind of the plan to do. And then here is the one, Sirius, get down. Sirius. What are you doing? He's trying to get into everything because I'm not paying attention to him. So here is the Biscornue. And I did not use the call for colors. I used the call for I guess suggested color range, and then I picked my own colors from those kind of colors. So like there's like a yellow, a teal, a purplish color, an orange. So mine looks probably slightly different, but that's okay. I really like how the purple, and I don't know how well that's coming across on the screen, but I really like how the purple looks. But these are the two pieces that I have to make my Biscornue, which I've never done before. So that's, we will see how that goes. I've never made a Biscornue before. I do a lot of sewing stuff, so I'm sure I can figure it out. But there are directions on the pattern. So I'm hoping that they are good directions and that I can figure out how to make the Biscornue along with the key fob, because the directions for the key fob are on there as well. And I will see if I want to try to get another piece of the milk chocolate so that I can make the bigger medallion that goes with those to put on like a project bag or something. Okay, so that is my FFOs, my FOs. So now let's go on to my WIPs. And the first one that I have to show you, and I probably should have taken this out of the hoop. I worked on this a little bit, like not yesterday, but the day before. So, see if I can smooth out a little bit of the wrinkles from the hoop. I don't usually use a hoop, so I don't usually have to contend with hoop wrinkles, but this fabric is very soft, so I have to use a hoop when I stitch on it, because otherwise the tension is not good. So here is Blooming Tiny Town, at least what I have of it so far. And I am stitching this on 18 counts, picture this plus earthen, which on the screen is coming across way more tan color from what I can see than what it really is. It's in person, it's very pink, which is why I chose it for Blooming Tiny Town, because it's Blooming Tiny Town. So, and I guess I could show you the picture of what it's supposed to look like in case you haven't seen this one. Here is Blooming Tiny Town. So I have up to, it's really hard, up to like, yeah. So I still have these last two houses and the little blue bird. and of course all the little details I need to add. So I just finished putting in this blue house right here, and we'll be moving on. And if you haven't done any of the tiny towns, there is way more stitching than what you would think, because you look at it and like, oh, they're cute little houses. That shouldn't take me too long. Yeah, this takes way longer than what you would think it would take. So usually when I sit down and stitch on it, I I try to give myself enough time to do um like one house or like one like little motif thingy um before I put it away. Because this is not one that I sit and stitch on for like a couple days. It's one that I stitch on for like a couple hours. And then I call that good. Shoot. I have I'm getting ready to make some project bags, and I had fabric on the back of my chair and it just fell. So I need to move that, and hopefully I got everything so that because Sirius loves fabric. If I'm playing with it, he wants to play with it. So yeah, hopefully I got it all. So last one that I have to show you, and this is going to be another short video because I just don't have a whole lot to show you because I've been super busy with school, working school. Um, so let's see here. I showed you guys this one last time. This is Ink Circle Springtime Tapestry. I started this for 12 by 12 as well, and I've been doing this colorway here. And I know on my last video I said this one was probably going to be my next finish, but there's an awful lot of stitching. An awful lot of stitching. Because it's the ink circles. I have worked on it, but I did not finish it, sadly. Maybe I'll have it finished by next time. I don't know. But here is Springtime Tapestry. And I am using the call for colors, and this is also milk chocolate from my Vintage Needle Arts, but this is 36 counts Lugana, I believe. So this is where I'm at, and it's really coming together quite well. It stitches up fairly quickly. It's just that there's a lot of stitches, a lot of stitches, and color changes, and you kind of have to do, because it's a ink circles, right? So you kind of have to do like a color and then build off of that color so that you get your counts right, because if you're off, you are off. It's very difficult to fudge this type of pattern. But this is going to be so pretty. I am in love with these colors on this fabric. So yeah. All right. And that is the last of my WIPs. So I really, pretty much everything that I picked up, I finished, except for these two WIPs that I worked on as well. So yeah. Um, yeah. So plans coming up, I do plan on stopping in um, the attic later this week, probably Friday. Um, I'm planning on going to a stitchy thing at a local library on Friday with one of my stitchy friends. I don't usually get to go because I work during the week. And it's on Friday, so I'm sure there's probably a lot of like retired ladies or like stay at home type types. Um, so yeah, so I'm planning on doing that, and so I was thinking, and that's at like noon. So I was thinking I'd either stop at the attic before I go or after I go, because it's only for like 2 hours. Um, so yeah, there's that. I am so I did purchase the new Lola Crow mystery stitch along, which is and I always say it wrong. Deadly Aquarium. I've really liked her previous ones, so I think I'm really going to enjoy this one. I still need to get the fabric for it though, so I don't have that to show. I was planning on ordering that later this week when I get paid. So, um, I think I picked out what I want though, and I'm thinking it's going to be like a minty green. Um, because I don't have a lot of stuff on green. I've been doing quite a few things on blue. Um, and so the suggested colors were like a medium blue or medium green, without too much um, movement in the fabric. So I think I'm going to go with like a minty color. I was looking at pistachio, but I think pistachio might be a little too dark. So the suggested color was like a aqua or minty kind of color. So I think I'm gonna go with a minty green. But I need to order it. Uh, I'm planning on ordering fabric, like I said, at the end of this week. So I'll probably have something to show you next time. The stitch along doesn't start until um, like April 12th or something like that, like mid-April. So, and that's when like the border will be released. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that looks, and um, we'll see if I can keep up with it. I'm usually not too bad with the mystery stitch alongs as far as keeping up with them. Um, I I I'm not too keen on doing the mystery stitch alongs though, because I've been burned a couple times as to where like I've liked something from a designer before, and so I was thinking it would be similar, and it wasn't, and I really didn't like it, so I ended up not doing it because I waited for like the first couple of things to be like released, and I was like, yeah, no, not me. But I think this one, um, everything I've seen from her I really like. So I think I'll be safe on this one. I'm hoping. Um, the fish along is very affordable, and so yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully, I like it. Um, so there's that, and that is the only thing that I am anticipating starting soon. Um, but I mean, if you know me from previous videos, or if you know me in person, you know that I start stuff on a whim. So who knows? But that is the only thing I have planned to start anytime soon. And like I said, that doesn't start until like April 12th. I think is the first release. So mid-April. And then there's a few weeks before the next release, so that you have time to stitch the frame, and then the next release, and then there's like weekly releases, and then there's like a break, and then there's like weekly releases and a break. I don't know, something like that. So I'm looking forward to see how that plays out. So yeah, so maybe next time I'll have some more fully finishes for you. I was going through my bin. I did pick up a couple other frames at Hobby Lobby because they were on clearance, and you can't pass up a clearance frame. Not when I do this stuff. So I did pick up a couple other frames, and there's one that I am kind of tossing around using for a piece, but if I do, I have to cut into stitches. because the frame is oval. And, well, I mean, I wouldn't have to cut into the stitches, but when I wrap the fabric, um, it will cut off stitches that I've stitched, and I would have to be very careful how I mounted it to make sure all the necessary stuff, because it's just border that I would be cutting off some of. So I'm still thinking about doing it. Um, I don't think the little bit that it's going to cut off on the sides, because it's an oval shape. I don't know. I don't know. But maybe by next time I will have it done and I can show you. Or I can tell you, nope, it didn't work. I didn't like it. So, um, there's that too. Yeah, that's I don't have a lot else going on. Oh, I do. Let's see. I usually end my videos with a list of Flosstubers that I have watched recently. So, let's see. I have watched recently Witchy Stitchers, Pumpkin Hollow Quilts, Sarah Stitchery, Helen D. Let's see. I really, I've been busy and I have not been watching a ton of Flosstube. Yeah, that's pretty much who I watched really recently. So I will link those in my description box below. And so if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments or anything, go ahead and feel free to comment and I will reply to you. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of spacey because it's spring break and I'm trying not to think a lot. So there's that. Um, yeah, I guess on that, I plan on doing another video in about 2 weeks. I think now that I'm on a opposite rotation to my library meetups, that seems to be working out a little bit better for me. I intentionally waited a little bit this time because I wanted to be like a crow framed before I did the video, so I could show you guys that. Um, so I intentionally waited until I had that framed, which I knew I was going to do either yesterday or today. But otherwise, yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you subscribed, thank you. If you haven't, please do. And I will see you guys next time.